Alright, I'm back. That should fix it. I've dropped down to 30 FPS. I've downscaled from 1080p down to 720. That should be it. It's funny you should say, oh Dave, are you encoding a video? Because that's what technically you are doing when you're streaming. You're constantly encoding video all the time, packing it up and throwing it on the internet. That's pretty much what streaming is. It's funny you should say that. It's a little bit funny. Unemployment 10? Oh my god, give people jobs. Give the people the jobs. Are we having trouble with homeless? No, okay. Oh no. Okay. A lot better. Yeah, it should be. It should look. It probably shouldn't look as good as well, probably. Research. That's a good one. Outside of drone range. Shit.
Sector scan.
It's a little bit funny. This is really close to the extractor, but I don't think I care. I'll do. There we go. I've noticed that this game does create CPU spikes every now and then, so that might be a contributing element of this game, where ep4 doesn't seem to create CPU spikes that are as high, so that might explain a lot of the issues that I'm having just with this game and nothing else. Alright, so I'm going to ask myself the question now. What is the function of the second dome? It was going to collect metals. I guess we'd collect metals, wouldn't we? But then I'm going to need the drone... Oh, I'm going to need the drone hub anyway, aren't I? So we're going to have to bring 2 drone hubs, aren't we?
Funding received.
Oh. Cargo. Drone hubs. I said I was going to bring explorers, didn't I? The 400 million, guys. They're very expensive. Can we afford one? Ugh. Sure.
This is Mars official radio with Penam Askelon. One of all the letters we received today comes from Earth, from my old astrophysics professor Aldous Lincoln. Dear Penam, I am delighted to hear that you're working on Mars. It must be fascinating. You will inspire your listeners to examine thrilling realms across space, time, and matter. You are always welcome to a full-time position on the faculty here if you ever return to Earth. Take care, my friend. Love always. Dear Professor Lincoln, I don't know what to say. Please roll the next song.
I have not heard that clip before. I think I probably have, but I just didn't really listen to it.
Pipe leak reported.
Fix it! Fix it, boy! I also noticed I was lagging a little bit when I went down to this view as well. I don't understand why that would use more CPU power, though. I'm not sure. But no, it's not spiked my CPU yet, because it gives me a little message at the bottom right if it spikes my CPU, and it hasn't done that yet, so... I assume it's not going to do that. I assume. We've got unemployed, guys. I don't even know what to do. Do we open up this work shift? I'm not sure what to do now. I guess we could open another extractor. I don't really like doing that because night shifts really upset them. I'm not sure if I want to do that. You have not enough minerals. I know, right? You must construct additional pylons. Sorry, dude, but I keep eating your economy. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? Protoss. What does the Oh, because it's 10 years. It's 20 years since StarCraft 1 came out, isn't it? 20 years? Is it 10 years or 20 years? 20 years? It doesn't feel all that long. Damn, man.
Sector scan.
I remember being in my bedroom playing Brood War. My god, dude. Now I feel freaking old. Now I feel... What if I send both explorers? Oh, now I feel old. Wow. Wowie. You've been waiting for StarCraft Goes. Yeah.
Research complete.
Blizzard are quite... ooh, no research projects. Blizzard are quite famous for starting a project and never completing it, aren't they? We should just come to expect... We should just come to expect that's Blizzard's thing, isn't it? Turbine, increased power is a good one. RC can transport and travel fast, but that's good, but not essential. Blowing up things is okay, I suppose. Cargo increase for rockets by 10k, that's not really useful. RC rover no longer needs recharging, starts with 4 additional drones, command limit, The autonomous drone hub's a pretty good one. But that's a breakthrough tech. I realise I've not had any breakthroughs yet. Is that due to the fact that my investor... Is that something to do with my investor, maybe? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe or maybe not. Autonomous hubs aren't breakthroughs. Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'd imagine it's under... physics? Or engineering? Or robotics? Or all of the above, maybe. I wonder if this is twice as fast now. It's robotics, okay. Well, that's good because we're working down that way anyway. Need more concrete.
Dust storm approaching.
Our initial spectrographic analysis.
Rare metal deposit or 10% boost for engineering. Oh, engineering. Any day. Any day. How are we doing on concrete? Pretty good. We are actually... We're now... we're eating more food than we're going to have to make a second fungi farm. Is this how it's come to? Are we going to have to make another fungi farm?
Pipe leak reported.
No. Yeah, the maintenance. That's the reason why I like it as well. You always end up... It's strange because the ability for a drone hub to be independent by itself isn't really a bonus because they're always near a cable anyway, aren't they? But the fact that they don't use electronics is like... Oh! It's glorious. 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 Simply glorious. Like a space bar.
Research complete. Incoming.
No space bars. No space bars, okay? You heard me. No space bars. Put my foot down, okay? There's not going to be any space bars. Then we're going to turn this off, actually. What I was going to do? We need research, diner, and we need a grocer as well. And an infirmary. Grocer? Actually, we don't need a diner. It's the grocer and the infirmary we need. Drone swarm. Bum, 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 bum. So 100 from sponsor, 730 from research labs, 50 from genius colonists, and 180 from explorers. I'm doing pretty good now. See, as I started off with 0, none, nil, nothing, null. I just ever thought about my YouTube channel. This is me thinking out loud. So my YouTube channel right now is doing very, very well. I'm pulling in more views than I ever have for the entirety of my whole entire channel. That's great. I love that a lot. That's so important to me that I can sustain it as a job. That's awesome. The one downside is that I'm only producing one kind of content. I'm just making Let's Plays. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, I think I'm being creative with it. I'm setting goals. I'm trying to make them really quick, less than 10 episodes. I'm doing everything that I feel from experience is the best thing for my channel that works out the most. Like keeping them short, setting clear goals, having creative titles, having good thumbnails, trying things that are like new to Waking the Tiger. Everything I think I'm doing right now is perfect, and I think maybe I'm hitting the peak of that. Maybe I don't know. That's debatable. The downside is I'm only producing one kind of content, and every now and then I feel this kind of creative itch every now and then where I want to like make something different. I was thinking today about doing a dev diary where I was going to fully edit it and put like 2 dev diaries into one. And I was thinking to myself, I had to write the script for that. Then I have to pull the images onto Sony Vegas. I have to edit it. I have to re-record parts of the script for that. And then it'll be condensed into like a 10-minute video. I load it to YouTube, and it'll get 10k views. When I could have used that time just to make a Let's Play, which would have made more than a few dollars. I don't know. I'm reaching a weird point in my YouTube career. It feels really strange. I feel great that it's doing so well. I'm really thankful for that. But I guess I'm kind of annoyed the fact that it's a shame that content that I put a lot of work into doesn't get rewarded, you know? Yeah, just a thought. Just a thought. It's firing on all cylinders. What is? What? Building not working. Oh, it's not plugged in. Is that plugged in now? Bum 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 bum. Oh yeah. I like it because it feels like a It feels like I've created so much knowledge of YouTube, which I know that works. It works really effectively, and I've condensed it all into a nice little ball with all this knowledge, and then the ball I throw at the YouTube channel, and it's a weird metaphor, but you get the idea, right? It took like well, it didn't take just 1 year. I suppose it took until 2012 till I figured out the formula, you know. I've got another YouTube channel idea that I want to make. I don't want to talk about it until it's become big enough to be proud of. Yes. Yes. Open up the dome!
No active research.
New people are coming! Go! We have new people!
Cable fault reported.
Cable fault reported. Oh, we're not researching anything? Oh, no, we're not. Do we go for some of these cheap research so we can just work across the list? Drone battery capacity is by 50%. That's really expensive though. 4,500 research points. So we research the apartments because they're cheap. Cheap research is good for research goals. What is my goals? I don't even know. Research breakthrough, evaluation, scan all sectors, 100 colonists, 500 colonists, 1,000 colonists, megadome. What's my, like, goal for the campaign, though? Hmm. 250 Martian bonds by 100 Sol. Oh, that's easy. Oh, is that based upon having the investor? Because they changed out, they're based on the investor, don't they? Okay, that's cool. Cool. Ooh. Oh, look at all these people! I think it's getting to the stage now, guys, that I'm not actually needing to bring any rockets of new people. I think we're reaching that point now. The only scary thing about that is we're going to have a lot of uneducated people. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of uneducated people working in these domes. It's a little bit spooky. Food consumption is 9, production is 7. Do we make another fungi farm, eh? Do we make another fungi farm? Maybe. The sponsor determines the goal. I thought that was the case. I wasn't certain though.
Cable fault reported. Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
No unemployment and no vacant workplaces. Vacant residential slots. Oh, they're moving because there's no jobs, isn't there? We're going to bring those jobs back, guys. We're going to bring those jobs back from the North Dome they've stolen. What game is this? This game is called Surviving Mars. It is a sim management survival game, kind of like SimCity meets a survival game. Oh, anomaly. Anomaly found. I've got to say one thing about this game that is insanely enjoyable is the interface is beautiful, isn't it? Like all the buttons, the way they feel, the way they work in game, everything just feels good. It's a weird thing to describe. It's something you got to play to not acknowledge what I'm trying to say here. But everything just feels good, man. You know? You know? Oh, it's even easier. 100 Martian bonds by Sol 100. Feels relatively easy. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels very good. The developers... I think the word I describe is polish. Everything just feels very, very polished, very clean. Everything just feels good, you know? Yeah, that's what I describe. It's... It's something that's hard to describe until you play it and you're like, yeah, you know what? Compared to other Paradox games, the interface is just... You have 56 souls to complete your objective. Goal is 80 Martian born colonists at Sol 100. Current is 25. That's actually going to be a little bit tight, actually, now I think about it. I've always been curious what a nursery is all about. So it says it's a living space for children. What's the point? Why don't I just make a normal residence? I don't understand. So there's an option here. I either build a living quarter or I build a nursery. I don't quite understand what's the purpose of a nursery. Do you know the reason? Why that is, Doombot? I don't know. I don't know. Ah, we have a breakthrough. Colonists need sleep for only 1 hour and regain sanity when sleeping. Oh, there is a god. There is a god. That's so good. That is so good. Oh. Oh. Get the rock. Get the rock. Do you know what? Forget the game. I want this in IRL. Can someone figure this out? Can someone, like, figure out... Do you know what? That's actually something that's going to happen, isn't it? There's going to be a certain point where we'll reach a scientific breakthrough where we fully understand the human body, where we're going to find ways to hack the body, aren't we? We're going to hack nutrition to the stage where we barely don't need to eat anymore. We're going to hack sleep, so we don't need to sleep anymore. Human productivity is going to shoot through the roof. And the result of that, we're not going to have any jobs because all the robots have taken them. What a dilemma, right? What a dilemma. What? Okay, vacant slots 3. Unemployment, yeah, that's fine. What do we do now? I think we need a drone hub here, don't we? Is the drone hub. Oh, it's here.
Resources are low.
Yeah, we're gonna have to build that fungi farm, aren't we? Am I better off building another fungi farm here, do you think? I think I'm probably better off building it here or building it here. I think I'm gonna build it in the south one, actually. I've decided the south one is the one.
Resources are low.
No, shush. It's better to use children's buildings. Yeah, I know, but why? But why?
Sector scanned.
This could be a good place to build a machine parts factory as well. Nurseries hold 8 children for a single space instead of 12 for an entire... Interesting. Okay. Still don't quite get where I'd build them though. I don't know. Really makes you think, eh?
Pipe leak reported.
Bum bum bum. We're losing oxygen. Moxie boys. Moxie me moxie. Just checking my storage on my water. Yeah, I think a machines part factory would actually be pretty sweet. I think that might be something to work towards.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
Research to breakthrough, yay! So the extraction amplification increases power consumption but production by 25%.
Relax and let us do the rest.
What for?
Are simply the best.
Can I use this for fungi farms? I don't think I can I? But there is a research that increases fungi farm production, isn't there?
Sector scanned.
Not enough power. Oh no! Not connected to power. What?
Resources are low.
It's so strange. When we first started this, we had like tons of issues with disasters. At the start of the game, we had a meteor shower. Then we had a dust storm. And then ever since we built our first dome, we've not had a single crisis. I'm not complaining, like.
Low.
Stop saying food's low, okay? Alright, it's all good. All good. It's all good. It's all good. Bum 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 bum
Sector
bum
scan.
bum
Select the
bum
sector to scan.
bum bum bum. Oh wow, we're done. Well, Dust Devil, not seen one of those in a while. I would really like. Please go away. No, please. No. Yeah, sensor.
Cable fault reported.
Build it here, right? You mind? You mind? Building's not working. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Cable's broken. Yeah. Go here. There we go. And build another sensor tower here, right? Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Bum, 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 bum. Idle buildings. No deposits. And then I'm just gonna build another one. Oh no, we can't demolish. We haven't got the demolish tech. All right, when the demolish tech's done, we'll demolish that. We could just. It's outside of drone range now. One tile out. If I knew Doombot and he's OCD with building everything to be symmetrical, he'd be really triggered by me doing this. Maybe we want to do this just to trigger Doombot. Oh, damn.
Research complete.
Dave. Food consumption 10, consuming 11. What? Are you for real? Prioritize food. All the botanists in there.